Back to the channel, everybody. This is Lady Nika in with a special edition type of video today. Today I want to talk about coping with lupus. I know I did a video back here in May on lupus, but as lupus become more and more aware, a disease that we're becoming more aware about, it's a lot of times that people don't know what exactly is going on with it. They don't understand it, and it's kind of hard to explain when you know you got symptoms or you got an issue that you don't totally understand yourself. Now I can't break it down in a maybe 15-20 minute video explaining everything about it, but I do want to give you all, who may be curious, who may actually be going through it, or know someone that has, be able to understand what a lupus goes through, okay? Lupus is an autoimmune disease. Basically, what lupus is that all our bodies build up a certain amount of antibodies. Well, in a lupus patient, my body builds that up 1,000 times more than what the normal body does. Antibodies are nothing more than agents to fight off infections and diseases. Well, if my body is building them at an accelerated rate and I'm not sick, it don't have anything to protect me from. And what lupus does is it makes those antibodies attack its own organs, meaning it's the heart, the lungs, the kidneys. You could have all kinds of situations and issues going on because those antibodies have attacked its own organs. Okay. It's various types of lupus. If you go back to my lupus awareness video in May, I did break down the different strands of lupus that there are, but through lab results and symptoms, your rheumatologist usually is able to determine the type of lupus that you have. Everybody lupus reacts differently, meaning that just because me and you both may have, let's say, SLE, what works for me might not work for you. So it's really a game of finding out what works best for you. What is it that you can do that makes your living situation? Here come the fucking flies, y'all. Thought I was gonna get all 3 of my videos out this morning. I might have to roll in the house, but it depends on who how your body reacts to everything, because everybody reacts differently with lupus, and lupus treatments are not, they optional. They really are. Some of the things that you need to know about lupus is how to deal with it. And one of the main things I stress this to myself and others is that rest is essential. Yes, lupus will mask itself sometimes. Sometimes shit'll hide and you'll feel like ain't nothing wrong with you, and you'll be around here doing something in it, every damn thing, overexerting yourself, and then within the next hour or so or the next day, you could be laid up in a bedridden for a couple of days because you've had a flare up. So basically what I'm saying is, no matter what, take some time out to rest every day. If it's no more than 30 minutes to 1 hour during the daytimes, try to find. I know it's hard because most people work for somebody. It's a little easier for me because I work for myself, but you have to rest. Rest is essential. If you don't get some rest, and that means, when I say rest, I mean go lay your ass down, put your body in prone position and relax. Let it go. Whatever's on your mind, try your best. Pray about it, baby, because it take a lot of prayer to let it go. But pray about it and try to get yourself enough rest. Because if you don't, a lack of rest and stress will trigger a flare up. And a flare up can lead you to the hospital. So rest your body as much as you possibly can. Some protective things that you need to know. Most lupus people, I'm almost certain almost all of us, some ain't for us. And depending on where you stay at, it really ain't for you. I'm in the dirty deep south where the temperatures will spike over 100 degrees before 10 a.m. in the morning. I can't just stay a hermit in my house for 3 to 4 months. So what I have to do is I have to use sunscreen. Depending on your area and how your weather, how the humidity level is in your area, your doctor should be able to tell you how much SPF you need. For me, I've gone up to 100, and that's because I do live in the South. And when I apply it, you have to apply it from your head to your feet and all areas in between, because that sun will trigger a flare up, and it will also make your skin situation worse. We all have some type of lupus lesions. I don't give a fuck what kind of lupus you got. You're gonna have some type of lupus lesion on you at some point in time. Well, if you're not protecting your skin and you go out there, you're running the risk of burning and causing a lesion to form. And y'all, them things are painful, okay? They come in the form sometime of pus pockets. Pus pockets are bumps that look like you can see the pus inside of them, and most people want to bust that shit, but if you bust it, you just made it worse, because it's going to spread and it's going to hurt like hell. And one thing I can tell you for certain, it's hard because people have abused prescription drugs so much. So it's hard when you go into these ERs and stuff and try to get assistance for chronic pain. Even though they may have your medical records, they still take you through a lot and try to give you the minimal amount of pain medication, because these doctors don't want to get caught up in no prescription drug frauds or nothing like that. And that's because people have been on that shit, taking it just for the high, and now it's made it bad for people like us who do suffer from chronic pain. That's why I will suggest that if you are a lupus person and you have a lot of chronic pain, to have your rheumatologist suggest or refer you to a pain management specialist. See, pain management specialists, that's what they gonna deal with specifically, is how to keep you as comfortable as possible. They too have come under attack because of people abusing prescription drugs, but they have a little bit more authority to prescribe things for you that's going to help you be able to be able to at least make it throughout the day without it being painful. Lupus in itself is a painful disease. Nobody with lupus can tell me that they don't have pain. I'm almost 15 years into this game, y'all, and I have had days where I thought I wanted to fucking go crazy. I broke out in lesions in my head. I broke out with them in my face. As you see, my face was affected 5 years ago. Up until 5 years ago, I had no signs of lupus in my face whatsoever, but now I have done it. And I have to go through a lot. But back to the screen shit. Make sure you get you some SPF. Find out from your doctor what's the best SPF value to have on there, so that your skin is well protected. And like I said, you have to apply it from your head to the bottom of your soles of your feet, even on overcast days. Like right now, the sun hasn't come out yet. I'm able to sit on this porch and it's pretty cool out here. In a couple hours, all that gonna change, and when I come back out again, I'm gonna have put sunscreen all through my head, all down my body. And even if the sun don't come out, I still need to do that, because them UV rays come through clouds. So still you have to, and that's your enemy. So don't do that. Second thing I suggest is find you a support group. I know that's easier said than done, but you need to you can go to lupus.org, and they usually are able to look it up and see if there's any support groups in your area. Y'all, that's the hardest part of dealing with lupus, because see, with lupus patients, we don't look like shit wrong with us, okay? We don't look like nothing wrong with us. Most of us don't. We can, one day, like I said, it'll seem as if nothing's wrong with you. You going about your day, baby. You doing everything. It's like the Lord then took the disease away, and you can just be you. But be mindful of that. That just means that the disease is dormant right now. And the one thing you don't want to do is become stressed out and flare it back up. Because a flare-up is always bad. And I ain't never heard nobody say I had an alright flare-up. Hell no, all of them bad. A flare-up can come in the form of your skin breaking out, your joints swelling up, your hair falling out, rashes and lesions forming on your body. It could come in the form of some of your organs starting to be jeopardized, and they have to hospitalize you to try to do aggressive treatments to save that organ, such as your kidney, your lung, your heart. You know, all of that can be affected, but you have to have a support system, and that will make it easier for me. My family don't understand. I can be the first one to admit it. You know, people don't understand because they see you up, they think that you okay. You appear to be just as healthy as the next person. I can't tell you all how many times I have been hurt by the statements said to me that at times where I could not really do stuff for myself, that it's mind over matter. My 22-year-old son said that to me one day, and I promise you, if it wasn't for the fact that I was in the middle of a flare up and hurting, I probably would have jumped up and punched him in his motherfucking 6'5" face. I really would have, because bitch, don't tell me nothing about what I'm going through, and nothing about it's mind over matter. For a healthy hoe like you, it's mind over matter. For a person like me who have a disease that I didn't ask for and did nothing to get, it ain't no mind over fucking matter. Because if it was mind over matter, I wouldn't even be never having no problems, because I have a strong ass mind and a will to go. But when my body say no, I can't do it, and I just have to deal with however the hell they gonna act. But I'm gonna tell you something. Please, I implore of anyone who family member, friend, yourself, anybody that's going through that, try to understand. You ain't gonna never fully get it unless it's you. But try to understand what they go through, because yes, yesterday we did go kickball and walk up and down, get us some exercise on. But understand that today I may not be able to do that. And I'm not being lazy. I just simply can't do it. That's why it's important to have you somebody around that can say to you, it's okay. I understand that you can't do it today. It's hurtful as hell when it used to make me cry, y'all. I just got to a point where I could really just talk about it, because I used to literally break down and cry because the people I depend on the most, which is my kids, okay? I admit, my children are my everything. I don't have no real family. I mean, me and my sister, we off and on. It's like with her, if I don't do what she want me to do, then I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? So she treats me differently. My brother, right here in the city with me, we talk, but we not as close as we could be. I can promise you, we don't do no family shit together. Maybe something once every 2-3 years. I think the last time me and my brother did something was like 2 years ago. We went to the Mike Epps concert. But we don't really just do stuff together. And it's sad that families have fallen apart like that. That's probably why I gravitate and hold on so tightly to my children, because there is no more traditional families, Some people still have it, and kudos to y'all that do. But it's hard to find the traditional family where everybody gonna come together and try to do whatever they can to help the other one. When I come from an era where if my family member down, then I jump in. It's my duty to jump in and do whatever it is I can. And other family members supposed to do the same thing, because we all we got. Well, now we don't live in a world like that anymore. And oftentimes family don't understand, and they don't fucking care to understand, because we living in a world full of selfish ass people. They want whatever they want, but they want your ass to go through. They want you to be on point. It ain't no room for slacking no damn more. If you slack, the motherfuckers think you being lazy and shit. So I advise anybody, even if it's no more than a Facebook group, because they got a lot of them, y'all. It's Lupus for butterflies. I'm in that one. And it's another one, Lupus Warriors. They even got one, BBWs with lupus, showcasing how beautiful we still is. Because sometimes this is a disease. Now, I don't know how it affects a man. But I know one thing for a woman, because we are vain, it's in our nature to want to be beautiful and all of that. You know, we can't handle sometimes. Here come the flies, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm on this porch in this Louisiana. You know how it go, honey. But, yeah, it'll fuck with your mind. I mean, because you can lose stuff like your hair. Your skin get to looking bad and shit. And a lot of people don't have that support system or to get up and go enough to just do, you know, take what you got. See, I took my lemons and made lemonade. Okay? That's what I did. I decided I was not going to be sitting up here looking crazy. So I learned how to apply makeup to myself as much as I need to. I learned how to go and get that good hair. You know what I'm saying? Now, sometimes I do sew-ins because I do still have enough hair to do sew-ins and whatnot. But, you know, and sometimes I rock my natural little fro. Y'all might see that soon because I'm getting more and more comfortable. So I'm going to be me. And I want people to understand, if I can sit here and do it, if I can expose myself, then you can expose yourself. Find you some people, a group, or something to support you if you are a Lupus or you are the relative friend of a Lupus. Be supportive. Understand, this is a battle that none of us asked for. It wasn't nothing we did that caused this. This is genetics, and don't beat yourself up behind genetics. It's a purpose and a meaning for everything. You may not understand why you got it, because oftentimes I have found myself questioning the Lord, and I had to step back and get it together. Like, you know, Nika, you can't be just sitting your ass up here questioning the Lord, because that's a sin. You're not supposed to question him. You accept whatever it is that he give you, because if he gave it to you, he gonna help you through it. If he bring you to it, he'll see you through it. Keep that in mind. Now, foods to stay clear of. Y'all, processed food is not for us. We need to eat more gluten-free shit. We can't. Fried foods are not our friends. Soy products are not good because they have a type of estrogen called phytoestrogens, and they are not. They cause lupus flare-ups. Alfalfa sprouts, for those of y'all that may like that, you know. And alfalfa sprouts are in tea, so be careful. Read your labels and make sure that you want to stay clear of that. And something I'm guilty of and still have to be, you know, I'm still in prayer and praying to God. He helped me through it. Y'all, caffeine. It reduces the iron in your body. That's why from time to time y'all see me eating them damn cups of Circle K Thirst Buster Ice, because I be lowering my damn iron when I'm doing this shit. It's not good to do. I'm not saying you're going to follow every rule, but I'm going to tell you something. If you want to have a fairly decent life with as many, if you want to reduce the amount of flare-ups that you have, follow the rules as best you can. Now, I ain't saying you're going to do it all, because I'm still going to Starbucks this morning. Sure is. But at least I did put down some of the stuff. You know, I'm not smoking the cigarettes no more and all of that. What you can eat is food high in iron, green veggies, fish, lean meats like liver. I know you may not like liver, but baby, holler at me. I'll teach you some recipes, because I ain't been able to get my channel up yet. I've been falling out, but I will focus on some of that. If I have to start doing shit and load it up on this channel, I will. You know, sometimes God works in mysterious ways. It might not be meant for me to do a second channel. I might need to do it all on this one, but anyway, I do plan on doing that. And y'all, it's a lot of iron fortified cereals. Read them and eat them. Antioxidants. Many fruits and vegetables are high in antioxidants. Berries, apricots, sweet potatoes, they good sources too. Take your vitamins. If you're not on a vitamin supplement, please get on one, because you need vitamin E, you need zinc, you need A, you need B. They all beneficial to lupus patients and help build up our immune system, because our immune system being attacked by our own body. So take your vitamins, and you know what I'm saying, do what you're supposed to do. Watch your weight. It's a struggle, y'all. I'm up and down the scales all the time. Right now, I don't know if y'all can see, I ain't that big. Well, I done lost a lot of weight, y'all. From when I was on prednisone a couple years back. They put me on an aggressive amount of prednisones to protect my kidneys because they was being affected by the lupus. And I was on 60 milligrams of steroids 3 times a day. Needless to say, y'all, in 32 days, I gained 60-something pounds. And I've been fighting ever since. This the biggest I ever been in my whole life. I always was slim fine or slim thick fine. I ain't never had no double chin and, you know, flappy wings and none of that other shit. I never had that until I got lupus and had to do what but bitch, what? Motherfucker right close to my face. But yeah, I never had weight on me. So, you know, if you can, because sometimes your joints won't allow you, do little stuff throughout the day. Even if you can't get out there in that sun or you can't get to the gym, do little stuff in your house. Try to do you some sit-ups. Try to do you some squats. You know, do stuff with your arm. Keep yourself mobile. Don't sit up and let days go by and you don't do something, because if you do, it will come back to haunt you in a bad way. If you a drinker, like me, reduce your amount of liquor and alcohol that you intake. I can't tell you don't do it. The doctor's gonna tell you that. That's his job. I ain't gonna tell you that shit, because I ain't gonna give out nothing that I'm not ready to receive my damn self. So, you know, reduce it. And if you a smoker, Lord Jesus, don't find out the way I did that smoking is a terrible thing by having a series of heart attacks and blocking my heart that's at 70%. That's almost, you know, right next to a main artery. So if you don't smoke, don't start. And if you do smoke, please try every effort to try to reduce that to not smoking at all. I ain't saying it's gonna happen overnight. I know the fucking struggle, honey. But if you want a pack a day, maybe you should start, you know, reducing the amount that you smoke every day. Always be careful. Any chronic illness, any chronic autoimmune disease, them people don't need to be smoking nothing. Maybe some weed, but that's a whole nother damn thing. I would suggest that if you find yourself having excessive swelling in your hands, face, or joints, go to the emergency room. If your heartbeat begins to be accelerated for no apparent reason, please go to the hospital. If you have a fever of 103 and over, and that shit lasts over 15 minutes, go to the hospital. If you have vision loss, go to the hospital, because either your eyes are being affected by the lupus, or else the medication, if you already been diagnosed and on some, it's a medication called Plaquenil. You ain't supposed to really be on that shit that long, because it does fuck with your eyesight. I know it didn't fuck with mine before, but I'm still on the shit. I just have to wear glasses. I just ain't never warm in front of y'all. But yeah, basically what I'm saying is, y'all, lupus is very complex. It's complex as fuck, you know. And only the strong survive. I'm gonna be real with you, because this is a motherfucking disease that'll have your ass ready to go fucking slap bone crazy. Do you hear me? It ain't nobody's fault that they contract lupus. Lupus is an autoimmune disease. We don't do nothing to get it. It's genetic, y'all. Okay? It's genetic. It ain't shit you can avoid. If you gonna have it, you gonna have it. Ain't nothing you can do to avoid it. Only thing I urge of you all to do is get regular checkups if you have the lupus gene. If you have any type of fibromyalgia, lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, any of that stuff, if any of those traits in your family, please go and get at least a yearly checkup, and let that doctor know at the time of the checkup that you have that in your family and you want to get tested for it. Because lupus and all them other ones will hide themselves for many, many years. And the best way to get the upper hand on lupus is early detection, just like with any other disease. Get yourself checked on and find you a support system. Eat right. Get your damn exercise and your fucking rest on at the same damn time. Exercise, rest. And know that you are beautiful. Know that you are here for a reason. You may feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulder because you've been diagnosed with that. But turn your mess into a message like I have. It's life for you out there. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you it's easy. You know, if you a single woman dealing with this, it ain't easy. Cause it's a lot for a person to deal with. But I believe through prayer, anything is possible. So don't let this disease stop you from feeling like you're a good person. Don't let this disease tear your spirit down. Don't let this disease win. Fight this shit to the day your fucking heart stop beating and your brain no longer function. You fight that shit. Because one thing I know for certain, and I ain't trying to take y'all to church, but I'm just going to keep it 100 because y'all know I do that over here. God give his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. So if you got this shit, you a strong person and you can take it because he ain't never going to put nothing on you that you can't bear. And trust and believe, if he give it to you, if he bring you to it, he'll see you through it. I hope this helps. I have a person that's contacted me. I'm going to try to get in touch with you today. It's coming up on the holiday weekend and I got a lot of family obligations going on, so I will try to get in contact with you and talk with you. I'm not going to put your name out there or nothing like that because you came to me in confidence and that's how we're going to stay. But I will try to get in contact with you and talk with you and answer any questions that you possibly have. I'm going to try to do it today because tomorrow, busy. And I'm going to be busy all weekend long because I got family and shit coming in, y'all. And y'all know I do the food for the 4th of July for my grandkids. And that's why you see me in my bed attire. I'm finna go back to bed because I'm not finna let nothing interfere with me being healthy enough to do what I want to do this weekend with my family and friends, okay? So I will come back tomorrow. Today y'all won't get in the news because y'all gonna get the Braxton family values and cutting it in the ATL in a reality veggie soup. Yeah, I ain't did one in a while. I'm doing one today. And you're gonna get this lupus message from me. Tomorrow I will come in and do in the news. It ain't gonna be no shit because I'm gonna give y'all the shit with the Braxton family values today. It's just gonna be straight news stories that I've collected over the week. And I'm going to talk to y'all about this. And this is probably going to be a lengthy video. I'm trying not to let it be too damn long. But got a lot of shit I want to discuss with you all in the news. So don't look for it in the news today. It ain't coming, y'all. It'll be tomorrow. Because I'm going to give y'all 2 videos today. 1 tomorrow. Then I give y'all Married to Medicine Sunday. See, I'm trying to make sure that I don't let too many days go by and y'all don't hear nothing from me. Because, child, some of y'all don't hear from me. Y'all get thinking that I done quit YouTube. And, baby, nothing but death will stop me from it. I'm just kidding. In the meantime, in between time, please like, comment, subscribe. Have a beautiful 4th of July holiday. If I don't remember to say this shit tomorrow. And peace.